Now, Chief Meteorologist Scott Dorval with the On Your Side forecast.
Yes, won't be long now. Those temperatures will be warming up. We are in the midst of January in winter, but it's not been all that cold. Temperatures are above average. Sure, it's cold out, as you would expect, some cold, but it should be colder than it is. Look at these temperatures in my extended forecast. Mid-40s tomorrow. Most of the snow is melted now in most of the Treasure Valley. We'll stay in the 40s. Could even get to 47 to 50 on Sunday. Weekend looks really, really nice. And then a cold front will come down from the north. But because it's coming from the north, it won't have much moisture with it. So it's at a very bad position to give us lots of moisture. That moisture's tap is going to be cut off across the northwest. And so we get colder coming into the beginning of next week. But it still looks like it's going to remain on the dry side. High temperatures today, there we are in the 40s. But look at Rome, Oregon, 55 degrees. That's a warm front that came in from the south. And cool air, the warm air rises up over the cool air in place. Now we started to warm this afternoon. It stayed nice and chilly in the mountains for the snow, but that's how close 55 degrees got to us in southeast Oregon today. And we'll likely see a little bit more warming here over the next few days, as I just showed you. Here is tomorrow, at least mid-40s, and I'm telling you, we'll increase the sunshine, but we did have moisture. And so because we had a little bit of rain and some snow, I should say, that moisture left in the valley could be low clouds and fog overnight tonight in certain areas. Be more prominent than others, so you might wake up and say, where's all the sunshine? But eventually most places will see sun, light wind through the day, and temperatures getting into the mid-40s spell some real comfortable conditions moving on in. So here are the overnight snow reports here. Up at Emmett actually had some snow, and if you remember watching the computer charts, it showed an inch of snow forecasted for Emmett, and that's exactly what they had, which is certainly on target there. This is Bogus Basin reporting only an inch and a half, so they had about 2 inches what they're reporting on the website. This is a report before the rest of that snow fell. Here's the Ontario area here. Again, we had an inch of snow, and that was what was expected to come on in. Up towards the Weiser area, a similar story, although a little bit more. We got close to 2 inches of snow in Payette and in Weiser, and then you go into northeast Oregon over here. There was about 2 inches of snow as well. So that's where most of your snow fell. A report of less than an inch in Homedale, and a coating across much of the rest of the Treasure Valley, and all that moisture continues to slide on down to the south. Still snowing in eastern sections of Idaho. The higher elevations down towards Lava Hot Springs, even Idaho Falls, Rexburg getting snow, and more snow with weather advisories for Yellowstone and Teton National Park as well. Southwest Montana getting that, but the dry weather continues to move in. Look at this dry wedge here. So I always show that moisture. I put that word moisture to show you the plume of jet stream moisture, and we had it tracking right in over us yesterday. That moisture plume is gone. The next plume now is tracking straight to the north, and that's why it's going to build around this building high pressure. That will bring slightly warmer temperatures, and eventually a front will come down from the north and try to cool us by next Monday. But in the meantime, high pressure is going to keep us high and dry, as we call it, so not a huge change coming in. Here's the forecast for McCall. This was today. Snow fell, multiple inches of snow depending on where you were, 3-4 inches of snow, some breaks in the clouds as the sun went down, setting the stage for the Winter Carnival. Most of the sculptures are made, and here's one particular sculpture on the top of Brundage Mountain. You can only get it if you go skiing. You can see it right here. Great shot sent in by our own Roland Barris. This is his brother here visiting from Tennessee. Looks like he's got a snow block here helping him to put this snow sculpture together. So again, I heard the sculptures are looking good this year. If you go up to the Winter Carnival, you've got some great weather. We'd love to see your photos. If you've been up there already, send your photos to my Facebook page. There's only the slightest chance for a couple of flurries on Friday. Watch out traveling on Friday. If you go in the morning, there could be some low clouds and fog in the valley. That tends to break about 10:20 in the afternoon, in the morning, I should say. But Saturday looks amazing. Mostly sunny, maybe partly cloudy. Cold in the morning to keep the sculptures intact, and they won't melt at 35 degrees. I think there will be a huge crowd up there this weekend because of the perfect weather coming in. Fireworks Friday night, parade on Saturday morning and midday, and then only on Sunday night will more flurries come back in. And again, temperatures getting to around 32 degrees. So the Futurecast shows not much going on at all. This is 48 hours, and the storms are staying. That's the Friday stuff, staying right to the east here, so no huge deal. Look at this week's weather. Where's all the precipitation? 2 to 2.5 inches of rain back east, and in the west, 1/100 of an inch. That is it. We are drying out for an entire week. Very little precipitation, so you'll be skiing on what you see right now. That's what you get. But my ski report is coming up, and it is still looking really good from what we've had. Mid-40s tomorrow. Watch out for some fog. fog in the morning, light wind, increasing sunshine, those blue skies, 45 degrees in Boise. When you take a look at the higher elevations, about 38 in Idaho City. McCall tomorrow will get colder in the morning. Low clouds will probably fill into Long Valley, but 32 degrees during the afternoon, while the Stanley Sun Valley area, again, we're expecting temperatures to be real chilly in the morning, 4 in Stanley, about 35 in Sun Valley during the afternoon. And once again, high pressure means dry weather, and here it is, not much going on. An amazing weekend ahead, Don, with light wind and mid to upper 40s.
Looks great.
Unbelievable.
All right, thanks.